Justin. Justin's in Denver, Colorado. Nice to hear from you, Justin. And an interesting, or rather a very nice question from Justin, asking if I think the elephant is okay, if she was maybe injured through that incident. I don't think so, Justin. Personally, I don't think so. Maybe where the tusk went into the vehicle, I don't know how far the tusk went in, but looking at the size of the holes, I think they probably did. They weren't very big tusks. I mean, they weren't very long, their tusks. They were quite short. And when I think of where it went in, it didn't penetrate very far. So I don't think it even reached where her upper lip was. But maybe that's the only place that she could have really got injured, is if she'd forced her tusk into the side of the car and the metal reached the end of her tusk where her upper lip is. That might have changed things. But maybe, I don't know, I really don't think she would have been hurt at all. You know, I've seen elephants headbutting trees, giant marula trees, big palm trees. I've seen elephants going at each other as well. And, well, the car gave quite a lot. And it's almost like aluminium type of body, which is why it bended so easily, or so easily, because it's actually a type of aluminium, or aluminum as it's called in other parts. It's a type of aluminium called permabrite that is used on Land Rovers. It's very durable, but it is also very thin and very easily dented and hurting either one of us. If you know how elephants, how particular or how meticulous or how dexterous they are with their trunks and their tusks, and they can wedge a tiny little bark away from a tree with a tusk. When they look down their face, down their tusks, they know exactly where the point of each tusk is. They know how to pick one tiny little leaf or a little berry from the ground. So I think what I'm trying to say is that she knew where she was aiming, she knew what she was doing, and she also I think made a point of not trying to hurt them. And that makes me believe that she was more upset with the vehicle than she was with us as humans on the vehicle. Still, another thing that I'd like to mention is, well, okay, we'll move on from the issue and put it to bed now, I suppose. Morning, boys. Hello, boys. It looks like a raptor, like it could be a juvenile. Let's go a little bit further. Sorry, boys. We will see. It's like a juvenile area. Maybe not a hair hawk. Maybe a Wahlberg eagle with a yellow gape. Hard to see from this distance. You can see a little bit of yellow there on the face. There you go. now that it's shaken, its feathers out a little bit. Now it's got the very distinctive Wahlberg's profile. Was sitting a little bit hunched up at first. No doubt a bunch of birds not happy about it being here. Wahlbergs are hunters of birds. Trees. A little bit dark though. And if they look at us, you'll see those pretty white faces. Look at that. Sometimes in large flocks. So from Twin Dams, we're going to head over to Arathusa. Scott's got something exciting to show you, and I'm going to be crossing the riverbed, and see you later.
Welcome back, folks. And I'm just listening to an update that's coming through on the radio regarding Shadow and the cub. And there is a ranger that has found tracks of Shadow and a cub. So that is on the western boundary. Okay, so at least they are out and about, and they are quite far west of where we are now, the tracks, that is. They haven't found animals, just the footprints of the mother and the cub, so they are both alive still, which is great. And we have stumbled upon two lioness, which is wonderful. They just repositioned themselves as we came live, and then you're in the way. Yeah, put the head the wrong direction, but they are lying down on the road here, and we actually found their tracks, and I'd stopped to investigate them, and at that same moment I heard a vehicle mention that they've just found these animals, so we got lucky. We didn't have to track them, and thankfully, because I don't know this property very well, and they've moved a long way from where the initial tracks that we found were. No, in a situation like this with these two sleeping lioness, all we can hope for is something to come along, and that will excite them, and hopefully they'll try and catch whatever it is that's coming past. But unless that happens, sadly, I'm not sure how much of a show they are going to provide us with, but let's try and it just look fairly full. I wonder if they managed to potentially snack on an impala or something like that last night. I don't know much about these two lioness. I believe they are from the Styx pride, according to one of the guides who found them.